Hello there, how are you? Happy day to you. Thank you for joining me. Aubrey Leicher here, and today I have a special message for you, and I have a guest. Her name is Lisa Hazelgrove, and her company is Lisa Healthy, and we're going to be delivering you 5 tips to improve your sleep. So sit back, enjoy, and we will see you soon. Hello and welcome to you. Aubrey Leicher here, and I have with me today Lisa Hazelgrove with Lisa Healthy. And Lisa, tell us what you do. Who are you?
Well, it's funny because people think my name is really Lisa Healthy, and that is
Right.
So, I remember your name. It's Healthy, and I'm like, yeah, it is. But I call myself a holistic educator, and I provide systems, valuable systems to help people with lifestyle, innovative energy technologies, nutrition, sleep, emotional solutions, and thus I'm hoping to create that authentic plan that is changing people's lives.
Yeah.
And I love teaching the community how to create a wellness environment
That's great.
and help the body heal naturally, and how for one-to-one consultations, sessions, workshops, classes, speaking engagements. And in 2008, I became a wellness instructor with the University of Richmond. And I teach
Fantastic.
in the Weinstein Wellness Center. Getting ready to get my class going for February. We start on the 22nd. So I'm getting my PowerPoints ready for that right now. And I'm a corporate trainer with Balancing Life Issues. And I'm the founder of HEAL, Holistic Educators Affecting Lives.
Yes, which is a great group to be connected with.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've appreciated it. So today we are talking about sleep and
Yes.
how you can improve yours. And we
Yes.
have 5 tips that you can use and begin to implement, and they're very simple.
Yep.
They're really, there's something that you can start today, and I would say process-wise, because I'm like always the systematic person. Okay, where
Yes.
can we start? Where can we dig in?
I
How
know.
can this not be overwhelming?
Right.
Start with one.
Yeah.
Start with one today.
Yes.
And then maybe come back and then try another one tomorrow, but I want to encourage you, as you're watching this today, be open to it, be open to, implementing these things in your lives, and like thinking outside of the box of what you know now, and outside of the box of, what present circumstances are maybe allowing or not allowing you to do. And there's power in consistency. So the more that you do these things, the benefits compound on each other. So one time is great,
Yes.
but it's kind of like working out,
Yeah.
You can work out once, that's awesome. But you're really going to see benefits when you're doing it consistently, okay? So Lisa, what's number 1?
So number 1 is drink more water. And you've probably heard that. I know you've heard that, and you probably tell your
Yes.
clients that. But I always get my class asking me, well, how much water? Isn't it 8 glasses or 8 bottles? And that is antiquated, and that's not individualized.
Right.
So what I do tell them, the formula is half your weight in ounces per day. But if you are exercising, maybe it's you're participating in a sport, like a lot of my students are athletes. So I always tell them that if they are working out, they're at practice, for every extra hour that you're doing that, add another 8 ounces. So again, half your weight in ounces per day, adding that extra 8 ounces per hour, you are really exerting yourself and working hard, because you want to make sure you're replenishing the nutrients, the water, and the nutrients in the water as well.
Yeah, and one of the things that I'm always coaching my clients on as well is start the day with water.
Yes.
Because as we are sleeping, we're perspiring and we're releasing a lot of that water, so we can wake up in a dehydrated state.
You
right?
can lose. Some people can lose 1 to 3 liters of water while they're sleeping.
Wow.
Yeah, and people are fascinated by that. But think about all the work that's going on, and while you're sleeping, we work really hard at that. Believe it or not, that the body is trying to repair muscles and bones, and immune systems, especially immune systems. That's critical. that you're getting that amount of sleep and the quality to help rejuvenate your immune system. And that's why some people are stuck in that revolving door of being sick all the time.
Right.
My students notice that, they miss a couple of nights, whether they were socializing, where they pulled an all-nighter because they had to cram for an exam,
Right.
and then a few days later they're sick. And they're going, I should have listened to her, and I should have gone ahead and made time to go to sleep after I studied.
Yeah.
It's
It's critical.
It is critical, yeah.
So what's number 2?
So number 2 is to cut out all technology about an hour before bedtime.
Okay.
EMFs, or man-made electrical magnetic fields, have been directly linked to melatonin depletion and sleep disorders. At night, all devices except those used for health purposes, guys, I'm not telling you to turn off the ones that you need to help you breathe, like your CPAP, should be unplugged from the wall outlet, not just turned off, but unplugged. I had a nurse tell me that she was doing an EEG on someone, and she had to stop it. And she said, "If you got your cell phone on your person?" And he said, "Yeah, but it's turned off." She goes, "It doesn't matter. It's still affecting the EEG."
Wow.
So that's how powerful our phones are. So computers and things like that. I have some people that are really diehard. They'll go down and turn off the breaker to the upstairs, because they don't need those. You don't need to use your washing machine or whatever it is you have upstairs. That mine is upstairs.
Yeah.
Or your TVs. Some people are sleeping with them, and I try to see if we
Yeah.
can't gradually get away from that too. But they even turn the breakers off,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that they don't have that while they're sleeping, because it will interfere and wake you up.
Mhm.
And you don't know why. You're going, why am I awake? I don't get this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so make sure
all
those
those
are
waves.
turned off, and I try and do an hour. Of course, we do it in baby steps with the students. I talk about 15, 20 minutes, then increments go to 30 minutes, go to 45, then completely do an hour shutdown of all electronic devices. If you're reading, make sure you're reading from a book. That backlight.
Not the Kindle?
Not the Kindle,
Okay.
yeah, because we're going to talk about that in just a minute.
Okay.
But that back blue light is interfering with the melatonin.
I've heard about that one, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
is our sleep hormone. It helps us to go to sleep. It secretes from the pineal gland, or what we call our third eye.
Mm-hmm.
And
So right back here, right?
So right back here, yeah.
Mhm.
And so it will interfere with that, and so it's good to turn all that stuff off.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yes, very cool.
What's on tap for number 3?
So number 3, I think you'll like.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Exercise improves sleep.
Yeah.
Yay! By producing a significant rise in body temperature, followed by a compensatory drop a few hours later. The drop in that body temperature, which persists for about 2 to 4 hours after exercise, makes it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep for you people that have insomnia.
That makes a lot of sense. So
Yeah.
that's good news for those of us who might work out after work.
Yes,
You don't want to work out too late, right?
Don't want to work out too late, and age has a lot to do with that. I'm a good few years ahead of you on that. And if we look at our clock, that's the hardest working time for our heart. So I do gauge that by age,
Yeah.
as well as medical conditions, people that have problems with their heart and their own heart medication.
Okay.
So, you or you can ask me, we'll work out a plan that is conducive to specifically their needs.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Individualized.
Indi-
Everybody is different.
Everybody's different, yes.
Yes.
So I wouldn't want somebody maybe that's had a few heart attacks to be maybe working out at that time.
Right. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, so what's number 4?
So number 4 is a breathing exercise. Pranayama, I believe is how you say it in yoga.
Yes.
And it's called 4-7-8. It's a simple technique. It almost takes no time. It requires no equipment. Can be done anywhere. And it's a natural tranquilizer for the nervous system. It's unlike tranquilizing drugs, which are often effective when you first take them, but then they lose their power over time. This exercise is subtle when you first try it, but it gains power with repetition and practice. Do at least twice a day is what Dr. Weil recommends. And basically it's it's breathing in for a 4 count.
Mm-hmm.
It's holding your breath for a 7 count, and then pushing that out for 8 counts.
Okay.
So it would look something like,
Yeah, can we try it?
let's go ahead and try it.
Okay.
Yeah. So breathe in 4 counts. Hold. Felt a little like I didn't have enough breath to push out on that.
Yeah, for
but,
8.
But with practice, what you're doing is you're building up that lung capacity. And we have a great capacity with our lungs that we're not utilizing. And if we're doing this twice a day, and Dr. Weil says to do it 4 times, build up to that, sometimes 2 at night. So no more than 4 times for the first few weeks.
That makes sense.
No more after the first few months after an 8 count.
Okay.
He said by then you should be used to this. Your lungs will start to expand. They'll start to breathe in better. You'll start to expel that breath as well. So again, practice.
Yeah.
And it's very
Consistency.
It's very good for the parasympathetic nervous system and calming that down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay.
Okay.
So number 5, I like this one.
Number 5, yes, Virginia, there is something called white noise. Everybody thinks I'm kidding around with this one and pulling their leg. But this sound combines all those noise frequencies to create a steady background hum that drowns out sounds that keep us up. It may help to treat insomnia. It's great for that because it could lead to hearing problems. You want to skip the headphones while listening to the white noise. Instead, use that whirl of a fan or that noise machine as you nod off. I have a friend of mine, and he loved this air machine, filtered air machine that I had, and he said it was that sound, that humming, that really lulled him to sleep. So it's that monotone, just consistent sound that's in the background that seems to. That's why people sometimes like a TV, but that's, it gets loud, it gets soft. It's not a consistent sound tone.
Right.
Whereas that whirl of the fan or an air machine or even a sound machine is much better because it's going to keep it consistent.
Yeah.
And my granddaughter loves the cricket sound, so she'll say, "Turn on the crickets" when I put her to sleep. So she's only 2, and she loves the crickets.
Yeah. Brian and I will listen to something when we're going to sleep. I'm a big fan of this, and I got him into it too. He's like, I never listened to anything whenever I was sleeping. And I've done it. For
and I love
2
the
years
ocean.
about now.
So
I do the ocean.
The ocean and the rainforest. Oh my goodness, you could lull me to sleep right now, probably.
That's
with
cool.
that.
I've also done thunderstorms.
Thunderstorms, yeah.
Not ones though with the big booms.
Yes.
Like it has to be specific to sleep.
Yeah, and some people that's a little unnerving. So
That's true.
You have to
That's
find
true.
individualize.
Yeah.
Find what works for you.
Yeah.
And
Lots of options.
Lots of options.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, there we have it. We've got 5 tips for improving your sleep. Okay. Number 1 was drink more water. Number 2 is to cut out all technology at least 15 minutes before bedtime to start.
Baby steps.
Get up to an hour one day.
We'll work up to that.
Start with 15 minutes. Okay. Number 3, we've got exercise. Okay. That's improving your sleep and your body temperature. Number 4 is the pranayama breathing. Okay. The 4, in 4, hold for 7, out for 8.
Push it out.
Force it out.
Blow it out.
Okay. Like you're trying to get all the candles out on the birthday cake.
I have a lot of them.
I
do. I have a lot.
I'm coming up on a big one this year.
I have a lot.
I will totally put 30 candles on that cake.
I'm going to be 60 this year, so.
Oh, hey! We're like halves.
There you go. That's what half of me looks like.
Very cool. Number 5, white noise. Find something that works for you, something that's soothing, and I would even say, you can turn that on before.
Yeah, most
Before
definitely.
you're ready to just hit the sheets.
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
So, Lisa, how can the viewer get in touch with you if they have questions or anything
Oh,
like that?
sure. You can call me. I know that's an antiquated terminology, but you can call me at 804-539-3251. I do answer text, yes.
Oh, very
so
good.
you can text me as well. You can send it to my email. It's lisa@lisahealthy.com. And my website is lisahealthy.com if you want to read about some of the blogs I've written about sleep too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you have a wealth of information on there.
I do a lot of information, so yeah,
Very
don't get
cool.
overwhelmed. Like you said, pick one thing at a time and go from there.
Yeah. You don't have to change the world in a day. You don't have to
No.
change your world in a day. Just
No.
try little things here and there.
Yeah.
We've all got life going on.
Yes, we do.
I'm absolutely understanding of that. So, all right. Well, we will look forward to talking with you again soon. Have a great rest of the day.
Yes.
Share
Beautiful
this with a
day.
friend if you think that it's something that they could benefit from. I don't know actually anybody within my circle of friends that couldn't use more or better sleep.
Yeah.
But share it. Give us some comments. Give us some feedback. We'd love to hear what you're facing or what your questions are and that kind of stuff. And we'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon. Bye.